Well, our scouting staff and management team, I haven't seen him play a lot, obviously. He's in Washington. He didn't play when we were there, and the pre-scout didn't tell us a lot about him, but the management team and the scouting staff talk about his pace that he plays with, his speed, his ability to penalty kill, and just on the upward curve of his career and his entree into the National Hockey League. So perhaps there's something there that we can develop as we go forward. And you know, smaller player but quick is what I was told.
Jesse Puljujarvi had a pretty good game last night. What did you like about him, and does he seem like he's a little more comfortable playing with, say, a guy like Connor?
He used his tools. He used his size to gain possession and protect pucks. He used his sense to deliver passes or to choose to shoot when he needed to. And he shot the puck a lot. He had it on his tape a lot. So those are some really good, useful tools, and wasn't a liability at all defensively. I thought he had a really good night.
Todd, how concerned are you about the team's PK? What can you do?
I'm very concerned about the team's PK. I can't, put it any other way, shape, or form. I'm concerned. I'm concerned about our ability to stop it in the paint. I'm concerned about our ability to be in shooting lanes with our defensemen or our forwards, and our read and react ability isn't where it needs to be. A lot of passes are going through us into dangerous areas, and that has to get cleaned up, and we've talked about it for quite a while. So it's time for the penalty killers, individually and collectively, to step up and produce the way they have in the past, whether that was last year or a fairly strong penalty kill in the playoffs last year against some pretty good teams.
Todd, you mentioned you might have a Larson update today, and I don't think Clefbaum.
Yeah, Larson's is going on IR today. It shouldn't be long term, but it obviously is at least a week. It'll go retro back to the last game that he played. Clefbaum was a maintenance day, and he'll be available to us tomorrow in Calgary.
I know it's not uncommon for you to chat with any player about what you guys are going through. You had a lengthy conversation with Connor during practice. Is there any kind of message you can share on what you told him and what you would pass on? That's
a regular occurrence with the leadership group. I may pick 1, 2 guys almost on a daily basis and get a feel for where they're at emotionally and try and get their take on the team, what the team might need. And actually, that's a question that I usually ask them. Do we need anything? Do you guys need anything? How are we feeling? Are we skating too much, not enough? Any area in practice that you think we need to go to? It just so happened today on the ice with Connor. A lot of times it happens in the locker room, at breakfast, having a coffee, those types of things, but nothing out of the ordinary.
To follow up on Larson, is this an injury that he got on the last road trip, or what's this?
No, an injury he woke up with. So it's it's not major. It's an upper body thing, and we're hoping by Wednesday, I think, when we play Philly here, that he's good to go. Yep.
You guys have had a degree of success on the penalty kill on the road, but what's different at home in your eyes?
I don't have the answer for that. I really don't. The numbers are dramatically different in the two areas, and you're observant to spot that. But I can't say, hey, at home, you know what, we're lazy, or we're staying out too long, or anything like that. We've dug into it as much as we possibly can. We just have much better success on the road for whatever reason. We use the same scheme. We use the same players. That tells me that it has a chance to work. That the players that we are using can make it work. There's proof in the past that it does work, and it's just a matter of getting it done.
So if Larson goes on IR, you're at 6 healthy defensemen.
We'll have a defenseman coming up and joining us in Calgary.